This is how a discussion on topic activity looks like as a student. This tool works almost the same as discussion on work, except we'll be discussing a written prompt rather than a document. On the left, the steps needed to complete this activity are shown, and depending on how the teacher set things up, there may be different sections. Here we can see in Step 1, Instructions, Step 2, Create a new discussion post, Step 3, Discuss with your peers, and finally, a grading module. Let's look through from the top to see how to complete this activity. In the first step, the teacher outlines any instructions for the assignment, and if this is a group activity, I'll see my group and their names here. Depending on the setup, I may enter a discussion within my group, with another group, or with the whole class. Scrolling down to Step 2, I can see the discussion prompt set by the teacher and any possible deadlines for submitting a response. Clicking on the grey Your Progress button will show how many posts we need to create to complete this step. After reading the prompt carefully, I'll respond in the text box below by typing my response, optionally choosing to attach a file or voice recording, and then pressing Submit. I'll then see my post appear below the prompt. By clicking the 3 dots in the top right of the post, I can also edit or delete a post. I'll let my other group members add that second post, after which the progress bar in this step will turn green, say completed, and show that this part of the activity is done. And once the rest of the class have responded and any deadline for this step has passed, it's time to get into the real discussion, discussing with my peers. So scrolling down to Step 3, we can see that there are posts required to discuss, which in this case have come from another group. Clicking on Go to the Discussion or Start Discussing, I'll be taken to the discussion interface, where in the main screen I can see responses to the original prompt, and at the bottom, pressing Scroll to All Posts will show both my group and the others. For now, I need to respond to the 2 posts shown at the top, pressing the Reply button at the bottom of each post. This will open the sidebar containing a thread with my peers post at the top, under which I can type my response, optionally adding a voice note or attachment again, and pressing the arrow to submit. And again, the 3 dots will allow me to edit or delete my comment if necessary. And it's possible to upvote comments to show extra appreciation. Depending on the setup, I might need to respond to several comments, and the progress bar at the top will remind me what still needs doing. When I'm done, I can click Done, and I'll return to the main screen, which overviews the responses to the original prompt. I'll also see indications of my progress to make it doubly clear whether any other tasks remain here. Even when this step is shown as completed, however, it is still possible to engage in the discussion, liking and replying to comments up until any deadlines. Afterwards, I'll be able to scroll down to the bottom and check out my grades, if this is a graded activity. Once the teacher has published them, I'll see my overall score broken down into its different components here. Lastly, at the top, this bell icon will notify me of any new activity like responses or upvotes in the discussion, and the button in the bottom left will allow me to get in touch with support if I run into any difficulties. And for more information, check out our website or feel free to contact us directly.